I was thinking about getting the flip phone. It's a folding. I think
It's
it's
still a
Flip
smartphone
7.
though.
Razer makes one. Yeah. Oh, yeah,
It folds
absolutely.
like a screen,
The
right?
screen folds in, and then there's another screen on the back too. So you've got like this really tiny phone, or that you can flip it and open it up. I think it's the Samsung Fold or the Flip or something. The Z Flip. That's the one I like the Z Flip 6 or some shit.
Can we see a picture of the Z Flip, Zach, please?
I think that's fucking neat. And I'm going to say their name wrong, but that Chinese company, like
Huawei.
No,
It's pronounced Huawei. It's spelled with an H, so it's easy to think it's something else. They were a Cisco competitor.
They have this new phone that's come out that's a trifold. Now it's not something that I need, but it folds out as big as like a pad, and then it folds up as small as a regular smartphone, except thick, obviously, because it's 3 screens, like accordion hinged to each other. This is what I like, though. I think
is this more convenient?
So this isn't the newest model. The newest model, I think, has a bigger screen on the back, or I could be wrong. But I thought it had a bigger screen on the back. That's the other phone, the trifold. That's too much. But this I like. I like the idea of it fitting in my pocket better. It does everything the other one does. I think it's got a 50 megapixel camera. Like, it's got a good camera. So I like that.
But do you want like a thicker brick in your pocket instead of just the regular phone shape?
Honestly, I'm going to enjoy flicking it. That's going to be part of the reason I enjoy it. But also, yeah, I think I'd rather have a short, double-sized square than a long phone.
They sell like kosher phones.
Form factor. I think the folding will make it a better form factor. I worry that the middle of the screen will always be a little bad. Like maybe you just get intuitive, like instinctive at making sure the text you read is not on the fold. Maybe.
I think it's perfect. And I've seen them. They put it in a machine that like folds it over and over and over. And they're like, 100,000 folds, still perfect. I'm like, that's some technology, right?
What they don't know is that in around 100,005, they get fucked up.
So I'm going to mess up his name. Is it Marques Brownlee? Marques Brownlee? Who's the pro Frisbee player?
Oh my God, I have no idea.
Oh, so he's a tech reviewer. He's also a professional Frisbee player.
Oh, the black phone review guy.
Yeah. Anyway, he did a fold when they were new, and they were not as good.
He's in hot water.
I want to hear about that. But
it's a lame reason.
Better now. So tell me about what hot water he's in.
Did he lie about it?
He essayed like 6 girls. No, I'm joking.
No, not that.
No, I'm joking. Not that.
He tried to turn a profit in the YouTube game, and some people were upset about that. I think the way I heard it phrased was he was selling an app that's like a wallpaper app for like $25-$30 or something like that. That's all I know about it. I know people are real upset about it.
But that doesn't bother me. I must be.
Yeah,
he made a wallpaper app for $30. He made a
wallpaper app for $30. Yeah,
it's $50 a year. It's a subscription.
Are you serious?
Yeah, and there's ad models in it. So when you get it, you get fed ads. Being a subscriber lessens the amount of ads, and all this to get photos that will be a wallpaper on your phone. So the problem is, it might be a good service for people that want that, but I just think it's who the fuck.
You still get served ads with a $50 a year subscription?
Less.
I'm not sure. I think you get less.
That's just wallpapers. They're amazing.
Exactly. That's the problem. Is he's committed to like such a small niche thing, and people are like, "What the fuck is this?" And it's like, well, it might not be his It might you might just not be the consumer for this. Yeah. So the whole concept might be dumb. Exactly. That's what's dumb to me is like, who is the consumer for this?
Yeah, there's no more oversearched market than people that want unique photos for their phone. You can Google anything you want.
It's
any sports team, any picture.
It's the worst product that I can imagine, honestly. It almost seems like a joke.
It's weird that he committed to that. It's strange. That's the strangest
his whole thing is like tech analysis, tech reviews.
He does amazing tech reviews. Whether it's the new iPad or the new iPhone or it's some car. I think he does car reviews. Anything tech. Like he is the word on it. Like he spends tons. He's a lot like Linus. How he's got enough connections that he's spending a lot of money too. That he does really like he's where you go.
With your impressions. This doesn't seem like a good idea.
The CEO of Apple will reach out to him and either take his product advice and include it in the iPhone, or like try to hit back like why a 720p camera is a good idea on a laptop or something. If
he went and he did a review on his own app, he would kill it. That's probably what it really comes down to. That's what the issue is. I think.
But then you make the app free, and you know what I mean. Like it almost seems like one of those situations where he's contractually obligated to do a thing for whoever his like overseers are. Charlie probably knows them. And now he's got to like pimp this app that he really doesn't want to pimp because otherwise it's just ridiculous.
Well, it's like you said you don't take advice from people once they say something wrong. You're like, and now everything can be bad.
Yeah, on a specific.
It's like
thing,
this.
Yeah.
It's like, wait a second. Does other reviews look weird now?
So like
review apps.
So does he have a history of making videos where he would like review an app and be like,
you know what, software, and he says never buy
charges. And
I said hear what Taylor's saying.
I'm saying, does he have a history of like on his tech channel reviewing an app and being like, you know what, I wouldn't recommend this. It doesn't seem like they're delivering on how much they charge. Like, is that not his jam?
He specifically says, don't buy something on the promise of updates. And he's come out on Twitter and he's really dropped like, oh, we hear you. We're going to change this or that or whatever. And it's like, oh, okay. So no one should buy it until you do that. Like he always pushed that. So like that was like another thing.
I can't explain the app. Until I heard this, his integrity to me was unquestionable.
Yes.
Like it was real.
But I still think it is. I just think it's a dumbass app. Who the fuck wants this app?
Yeah, I still respect his opinion on Androids.
But I mean, if his whole jam is trying to help the consumer sift through the needless spending of the tech world, and then you release something like this,
that's a way to look at it.
I don't know what he does. I'm just trying to.
He does the best tech reviews on the internet. He takes new products and he tells you why this is the best buy. Why this camera. He got asked this great question by a podcast host one time. He was like, "What parts would you take from which phones to combine into the super phone?" He's like, "Oh, the iPhone's this, the Android's interface, the running system from this, the operating system from that, the screen from this, the camera from that," and it's like, oh wow,
very knowledgeable.
That sounds amazing. It's just incredibly knowledgeable on like really specific things. This just seems like some bad business dealings. Like, and who wants a fucking app that makes wallpapers on your phone? I can't think of a more 2002 app.
For the outside looking in, it seems like a poorly thought out money grab.
Does it do ringtones
99
too?
cents tops.
Does it do ringtones too, you asshole?
Right.
Like this is
Maybe
Can I get
20
30
years
seconds
ago.
Buy?
He might have insight that we don't onto a whole market, a niche market that we just don't know.
For like 10 years.
I don't think I've changed the default wallpaper on the past 5 phones I've had.
Worse than mine.
I just have whatever that goofy upside down and lower circles.
With iPhones, it transfers over, so I'm kind of in the same boat.
It's just like abstract colors and swirls, but it's got like an active screen. So when I swipe it, it looks like you like flicked a bunch of sandy water. It like the screen gelatinously moves. So that's kind of nifty. But I don't give a shit what my phone looks like. Oftentimes it's black. I pick the flat color black. That's what my background on my PC. It's black. It's blackness. It's a black screen. Like I don't have
the default that came with it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not staring at my desktop a lot. There's apps and shit open on this thing.